Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back, welcome back. This is Anka Neko. Welcome back to my stream. This is Anka Neko. And we are continuing our Pokemon challenge, our Nuzlocke solo Soul Link challenge where we are playing both Fire Red and Leaf Green, and playing them by myself. We are currently on attempt number 27 of this challenge, where we are playing both of the games at the same time and trying to get through this game as much as possible. So far, this is by far the best run we've had. We have reached Fuchsia City. We have done a lot of stuff already. Last stream we did Silph Co and we defeated Sabrina. So we have 5 badges now. And we are currently waiting to go into this gym now. We currently have 4 Pokemon in our team. We did lose 1 Pokemon in our previous stream. So that's why we have 4 at the moment. So yeah, this is going pretty well. I think I feel like this run isn't gonna lose anymore. We probably will go all the way with a little bit of luck. Should be able to go all the way. I don't think there's any issues in our team really. We've got decent coverage all around. We still have a few more encounters we can do along the way after this gym, so we should be able to potentially catch a few more Pokemon as well. Yeah, we don't know yet exactly what we will get, because normally we end up with getting some water types, and then we can't use them because they coincide with the types that we already have. The rules are that I can only use one Pokemon type, one Pokemon for each type. So for example, if I have a water type, I can't use another water type across both games. I can still catch them, and if my water type dies, I can bring in the other water type, but only if the link works. So whichever Pokemon I catch in one game, it gets linked to the Pokemon that I catch in the same route in the other game. So it's all about managing the links, managing the types, and it's quite challenging in that sense. It makes it a lot more challenging that way. So yeah, we will be continuing today with the run number 27, and we will be going we're going to be fighting Koga. The only thing after that is we will probably go to the left side and do the encounters available there. So yeah, let us continue with our journey. If you need to see what the exact rules are, there's some extra rules in the bottom in the description. And also we are allowed 1 healing potion per gym, so we are allowed 1 healing item in here. So I believe I have already fought these 2 guys, and I need to get to Koga. I don't remember exactly how I get there. I know there is some kind of route. There are some invisible walls that I can just about tell where they are. And yeah, I'm controlling both games at the same time. I want to avoid these guys as much as possible, and I cannot do that in that game, so I will just fight them in both games. Let's see, he has 3. Tyranitar and Steelix, that's a bad start for me. But luckily I do have water moves in both of these guys. Star. Let's go into our electric type. So yeah, overall we do have a lot of coverage and we are able to deal with a bunch of different types of Pokemon. So it is not too bad in terms of typings. It would be good if we can get 1 extra Pokemon, if possible. But it's probably going to be unlikely unless we get very lucky. So there is a Hitmontop coming in, I think. So for that, let's go into Draco, the Salamence. Snorunt is a snow type. Let's go to Sumo Boy. Ice type, I should have said. So yeah, overall we are doing pretty well. I am trying to avoid random battles because you never know who's gonna end up having crazy strong Pokemon. So the best bet is to try to avoid as many trainers as possible, especially in gyms as well because they have strong Pokemon. And especially since this is randomized, you can never tell who's gonna have like a crazy legendary team or something, and they will probably like just defeat you very badly. So Poochyena, I think I always forget what is the weakness of dark types. Always seem to forget that. So let's see, what do I do to that? Let's try Feint Attack. It's not very effective, although it does do a lot of damage. Roar will take me out, and I'll put Victory Bell, which is fine really, I don't mind too much. It's just a Poochyena, so it should not be able to do too much to me anyway. Let's do Razor Leaf and that should be able to deal with that. There we go. I do have a couple Pokemon I could bring in and move around my team a little bit. But for now I've left it at these. I do have 1 extra Pokemon which is like just a okay, I've made it to Koga. Somehow I just made it through without any issues. So yeah, we have reached Koga then. I could just fight him right now. Though I should probably do a little bit of healing just in case. Just in case, you never know what's gonna happen. You might need that last HP. So I'm just gonna heal everybody up back to full health. You never know when that last 1 HP might come in handy, in case there is a big attack. So I'm just gonna heal everybody. And let me do the same in the other game. I just need to give it to Salamence. So I am allowed to use one potion in game during this gym battle. So I will save up. I'm saving up, and now we should be able to battle Koga. Let's see how this goes. He has 4 Pokemon, Weedle and Venonat to begin with, so we can deal with those very easily, no big deal. And let us do a Sludge Bomb, and let's do a Surf. So far so good. 1 Pokemon down. Flareon. I can stay in on the Flareon, or I can go to Godzilla. Yeah, let's go to Godzilla. And I guess the Weedle did use up a Hyper Potion or something. I missed what they did. Let's do a Rock Slide. Goldeen. I have the Tulipa for that Goldeen. So Flareon is down. So far we are doing good. Lairon. Once again I do have something to do with Lairon. I have my Poseidon. So far, yeah, I'm doing one hit KOs. Getting very lucky. Koga is about to use Quilava. So Quilava I can deal with as well with my Pluton once again. So overall this has been a very easy fight so far. Water Pulse should deal with it. And one final Pokemon to come out. Trying to learn Aurora Beam. Okay, here we go. Here we finally go. Coughing is coming out on the other game. So I have Blizzard here, which I only put here because I was waiting for Aurora Beam to come in. Blizzard is a very powerful move, but it has only 5 PP and it has low accuracy, whereas Aurora Beam is pretty good. It's not as powerful, but it does give us the coverage we need and is more reliable. So I'll do this on both sides. I'll shift over to Silph Co. And I forgot Blizzard. Blizzard is not too important. Azurill. Let's do a Vital Throw. Okay, that's not as strong as I thought. So I am worried that it knows in case it knows some kind of explosion move, self-destruct or something, I'm going to switch out. Smoke screen, okay. So I defeated Koga on that game. And let's go for a Water Pulse. TMO6, so what is that? Toxic, okay. Toxic is not bad. I could use Toxic at some point, but it is unlikely I will use that for now. Let's just get rid of this coughing quickly, please. It's taking a lot of time. And he used a full heal now. So using a lot of items just at random. But yeah, that should deal with that. And we have defeated Koga. So I feel like this run is like unbeatable at this point. Unlosable, if that's a word. I don't think I can lose this run anymore. I have all kinds of I definitely have all kinds of coverages. So let me update the gym badges now. So we have 6 and we only have 2 more to go. We have made some incredible progress in this game, in this run. So let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. If we can figure this out. Yeah, this is a very good run. Incredible run, really. Let's get out of here. What do we do now? I don't actually know what happens next. I guess there's a couple of ways I can go. I can go to the left, because I haven't been there, and I can go and get some encounters there. I believe I have like 3 encounters I can get that way. So I can go that way and get the 3 encounters. Let's just have a look at the map here. So yeah, we've got Route 18, got 17, and we got 16. So we have 3 routes here that we can check out. And then we can go down to Route 19, Route 20. Seafoam Islands is another encounter. And then Pokemon Mansion and Cinnabelle Island is another encounter. And then 21. And then potentially we can check out these other cities where there could be like a fishing pond or something, where we can do a little fishing, and we can also go here to the power plant and get another encounter. So overall we do have a couple more encounters to the left. Route 22 is another, actually we've done Route 22 encounter, so we've got Route 23 and then Victory Road. There's not many encounters left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got around at least 11, maybe a bit more than 11 encounters still available to us. But at the minimum we have 11 encounters still available. So we can potentially still add a couple Pokemon into our team. But for now we will go to the left and just explore that way. This is already Route 18, so we could catch somebody in here right now. But what are these guys doing here? This guy's caught me just as I was trying to walk into the grass. Snubbull and Gyarados. They're only level 29, so it should not be too big of a deal for us. I guess I can do Aurora Beam now. Oops, that was the wrong move. Okay, I thought Aurora Beam would do a lot more. I guess it's not a dragon type, I keep forgetting that. And a Shuppet is coming in. So let me go into my Tulipa and a Quilava. I will switch out and spread the HPs a little bit. It's not a big deal anyway because they're only level 29s. So yeah, actually that's an interesting thing because all of these Pokemon that I find now are going to be much more low level than I can actually fight. I don't want to defeat them straight away. And my attacks are pretty strong, so I need to make sure I don't kill them. And because of that, these are just my HM slaves. I can use Ampharos and do tackles and thunder waves to catch a Pokemon. I don't really have anything that can do small damage. Fake out maybe. Fake out should not kill anybody. Nightshade shouldn't kill. At least I hope. So I will do that. I will put Nightshade up front. And I'll put Ampharos up front. And we will try to catch somebody with these two guys. Let us see what we can get in here. Okay, Skarmory and a Blastoise. So as usual, we cannot catch these guys. I mean, we can catch them, but we cannot use them. Oh dear, we cannot use them because Blastoise is a water type. So unfortunately we cannot use them. But I guess we can catch them at least. Let's see, let me do a tackle. Okay, that didn't do too much. And now I will Thunder Wave it. And now I'll try to catch it. Well, let's try Pokeball to begin with. Catch rate on a Blastoise. Level 20, roughly 20 HP. Thunder Pokeball and Paralyze. There should be a decent chance to catch We can use up our Pokeballs for this. And let's unlock the other game. Let's do a Nightshade. Should not kill it as long as it has over 40 HP, which it does. And a Skarmory at level 22. Roughly 40 HP, not paralyzed. Let's try Great Balls, I guess. What if it's burnt? Burnt doesn't give us too much extra abilities. So I believe the only thing left now is to just try to catch them. Let's just speed this up because it will probably take a while. Sorry about that. Okay, that was almost close. Blastoise has been caught. I believe I don't have a Blastoise in the other game either. But in terms of numbers, I don't remember. Okay, Skarmory has been caught as well. Number, I think we might be on number 30 at this point. Let's name him. Let's name him Tortle. Let's name him Tortle. Alright, Route 18 is done. Skarmory we've added. Let us give him number 30 as well. And we will name him, let's call him Shiny. Okay, so let me just go back and check to make sure I don't have a Blastoise or a Wartortle or anything like that in the other game, because if I do, then it counts as a duplicate. Then heal up first and deposit our Pokemon into the boxes. Skarmory would have been good, but as usual we once again have hit a water type. There's just an unbelievable amount of water types in this game. Just unescapable, really. And okay, let me go into my Pokemon box. Blastoise, Skarmory would have been really good, but unfortunately we cannot add them, so let us move them back. Yeah, I don't have a Blastoise type, or like a Squirtle or anything, or Wartortle. So these two guys will go in here and they will never be used. Most likely. Most likely will never be used. It could be used if they might come in handy if Suicune or Nidoqueen die. But for now they are not going to be used. But yeah, we have a lot of water types. Like way too many water types. Annoyingly way too many. So much so that we have so many Pokemon that we cannot use. I think that's 10 Pokemon now that are linked to a water type. So anyway, let us continue where we were. The plan is now to, I believe the plan now is to go to Route 17 and see what we can find over there. This is still 18. Still 18. This is 17. I don't think there is any grass patches here, is there? Oh my god. I mean, there's a water here, so I could go into the water to get the encounter in here in the water. Is there any grass? It's a little bit difficult to go upwards. Okay, I didn't know that. Where do I go? Just avoiding all trainers. Avoiding that guy as well. Maybe not. There is grass here. Let's go to that grass. Mill tank, okay, we could use a mill tank if we don't get a water type here. And a Latios. What is a Latios exactly? Latios, fire red type. Latios is a dragon psychic. We already have a dragon with Salamence. So this is one more Pokemon that we cannot use, as usual. It's probably stronger than the Salamence, but a Miltank compared to Hariyama, I'll probably keep the Hariyama. But these are two good Pokemon to have, so I will catch them. It is something different, at least it's not a water type, so I could potentially bring them in at some point. Latios at level 20. It's gonna be hard to catch, that is for certain. That is very much for certain. It's gonna be incredibly hard to catch actually. It looks like the catch rate is very low. Even with paralysis, it's gonna be extremely low. So I think I am going to use a Master Ball on this Latios. But I'll try a couple of Great Balls. Let me do that first. Let me do the Latios. Let us do a tackle. What the hell happened? Why did it kill itself? What the hell? Oh god. I mean, this would have been much better. Okay, I don't know why it just killed itself, but what the hell is Memento? Memento Pokemon move. It's a dark type status move that causes the user to faint while sharply lowering the target's attack and special attack. What kind of useless move is that, man? It's probably just like only useful in competitive. But that kind of ruins my encounter in this location. So I cannot catch these. I cannot catch the Miltank either because I couldn't catch the Latios. So I will now go upwards to the final location. And the final location is Route 16. Let me just go up first on Route 16. Okay, I'm already at Route 16. Have I already done Route 16? Okay, let me get this guy up first. Alright, so I thought I hadn't done Route 16, but I have. I'm definitely sure I have done Route 16 then, so yeah. 17 and 18. We don't really get anything on these two routes then. 16 we already did it before. I remember now. So yeah, it looks like we had no real luck with these two locations. So the only thing left is to go back down. We will go back down and we will go to we will go back to Fuchsia City. Let's just get through this as quickly as possible. Don't want to fight this guy. And we get out of here. We don't get any Pokemon that we can add to our team from those two routes. So let's head back downwards. And we have Route 19 we can go down to and get an encounter there. And yeah, that should not be too bad. We have Route 19, Route 20, Seafoam Islands. So we have 3 encounter possibilities down here. We can go back to the Pokemon plant later, once we get Fly. And then we can also, actually, you know what, there are a couple of fishing spots in this town. Let me see if I've caught anything in here. Fuchsia City. Have I done an encounter in Fuchsia City? 22, Rock Tunnel 3, 15, Pokemon Tower 13, Safari Zone, Saffron City, Silph Co, Route 10, Celadon City, 8, 12, Diglett Cave 18, 1 and 6. So I haven't done Fuchsia City then, I believe. Virgin Forest, Route 4, Mount Moon, Route 2, 24, 16, And 25, 11, Pallet Town 11, 14, Pallet Town 25, 5, 6. So I haven't done a Fuchsia City encounter. That is a different encounter to... In towns we can also do encounters, so... I believe there is a little spot back here we can do fishing in. And this will be our Fuchsia City encounter. Let's use the super rod or the good rod. Okay, let's see what we get for the Fuchsia City encounter. Steelix, okay, we can use Steelix. And what do we get in the other game? Let's see. Let's use the super rod in here. Okay, let's try again. Okay, it's giving up very easily. Alright, please be something good. And a Jinx, okay. Okay, I think we can use these. We can actually use these, I believe. Well, let's go for a Nightshade. Should only do 40 damage. Okay. Perfect. We should be able to catch these two, and we could add them to our team as well. Jinx at level 23. Roughly 34%. So let's try to catch it. Let's see if we get some luck. And we've caught it. Okay, perfect. Jinx is an ice type, I believe. And yes, let's give it a nickname. And what should we nickname it? Let's nickname it... Let's nickname it Sally. Okay, Fuchsia encounter. Doing pretty good. Let's see the Steelix now. Actually, I think I can't paralyze it, can I? Yeah, I can't paralyze it. And rock throw is going to be annoying, maybe not. Tackle is not going to do much. I need to get it down in health. Let's... okay. I got the static somehow. Let's speed this up. Let's get it down to half the health if possible. It's doing more damage to me than I can do to it, which is kind of crazy. I'll switch out. Go to Poseidon. And let's use our Pokeballs. Let's just use them up. Nope, I guess Great Balls it'll have to be. Hopefully we can catch it. Getting a little bit worried now. Why can't I catch it? Okay, there we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We have a Steelix and we have a Jinx. I believe I can add them into the team straight away. I'm pretty sure I can add them straight away. These is 31. And they are named... let's call him Big Rocks. Big Rock. No, let's call him Z-Beck. Because it's rocks, a lot of rocks. So that's my explanation. If you get that, you get that. If you don't, you don't. So that's our encounter with Fuchsia City. That's actually a good thing I could do. Just to go around to all the cities and see if there are fishing spots, because they do count as a different location. Ice and steel, so we can use them. We don't have an ice or a steel in our team. And we met them in Fuchsia City, as you can see, so it is a different location. What else is there to see here? Stat-wise sturdy and oblivious. Stats are okay. Decent moves. Not amazing, especially on the Steelix. So let's get out of here. I'm lagging a little bit, you might notice. You might notice a little bit of lag just now. Alright, let's go and heal up, and let's also level up. Because we have some new boys to our team now. And we would like them to be at high levels. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get a couple of rare candies out. That should be enough, I think. Go into our bag. And let's go to our rare candies. And let's give it to our boys. Let me do it one at a time. Because I think that if I don't do it one at a time, I might mess something up. And we'll speed up a little bit. 27, 28. Let's get him up to like level 38 or something. Dragon Breath is interesting. I didn't know Steelix could learn Dragon Breath. Let's get rid of Rage. 31, 32, 33, 34, Sandstorm. Sandstorm is not really needed, but we can get rid of Bind. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and let's get him to 40, a round number. Okay, perfect. Let's do the same for the Jinx. Ice Punch, perfect, amazing move. Let's learn Ice Punch. Lovely Kiss, forces a kiss on, induces sleep. Lick can paralyze. Double Slap, let's get rid of Double Slap. I want to see the stats actually. What is... It is a special attacker, so the Ice Punch is kind of not great. Jinx in Fire Red, it seems to be a special attacker, but it learns... I mean, your Jinx is kind of weak because it's also psychic. It means it's double weak to fire, bug, rock, ghost, dark, and steel, which is quite bad. Let me see, what kind of moves can it learn? Ice Punch is, I guess, is actually a special type, according to this website that I'm looking at. So it is currently a special type, so that's good. And it doesn't really learn any other moves. Mean Look, Fake Tears. What is Fake Tears? It just reduces the defense. So yeah, let's just continue. Mean Look isn't that great. Prevent escaping, which I don't really need that. That could come in handy against like a Politoad or something, because it undoubtedly will do like a Perish Song. Powder Snow, I don't need it. Yep, let's stop learning that. 37, 38. Let's do one more. 39. Alright, let's leave it at that. Let's take out a couple more. Take out a couple of rare candies just in case. Alright, now we have 5th Pokemon in our team now. Sally and the Steelix. Yeah, it's not too bad. Defensively, the Steelix is really good. It's a physical attacker. And Jinx is a special attacker. I could probably teach it a couple of TMs. Calm Mind, Toxic, Hail, Bullet Seed, Blizzard, Solar Beam, Sunny Day. What can I teach? A Psychic I can learn. That would be good if I can teach a Psychic to the Jinx, because it doesn't have any Psychic moves at the moment. Psychic. Yeah, I don't really have that many amazing TMs other than Psychic. Thunderbolt I can still teach to somebody. Toxic I can teach somebody. Surf. Can anybody else learn Surf? Sumo Boy can learn Surf, that's interesting. Pluton can learn Surf. I could teach Pluton Surf because it's stronger than Water Pulse, although Water Pulse doesn't miss. Let's leave it for now and let us add these boys to our collection. So we can now add these two, so we can add a Steelix, which is a steel ground. Ground doesn't fit properly. Okay, let me put it in the second row. 7 ends, and that is the Steelix. Let me move it around a little bit. Steelix goes there, and the Jinx. Jinx is a Ice Psychic type. It fits properly, so let me do that. So yeah, this is a decent team. Decent enough team. New addition to the team, and we are looking good to go now. We continue onwards and upwards, or in this case we can continue downwards. So Route 19 is a new route. Let's skip these two guys. Let's skip this guy as well. And let's go into the water and see what encounter we can get. Oops, I should not have gone that way. Alright, what does this guy have? He has 2 Pokemon, Zigzagoon and Noctowl, which is not a big deal. Let's do a Brick Break and a Shockwave, perfect. Shockwave still doesn't kill, although it flinched somehow. I guess it's because of the King's Rock. Aerodactyl, go to Poseidon. A Mewtwo, holy moly. Mewtwo I can probably stay in actually. That is a little bit scary. Let us do a feint attack. Okay, that's annoying. Let's do Nightshade Confusion. Okay. Mist. Let's see if we can get the encounter going on this side for now. Nothing wants to show up, it seems. There we go. Oh my god, Nincada. How boring is that? I mean, we can use it because it's a bug type, and we don't have a bug type. I believe it's a bug type anyway. Although I really don't want to use a Nincada. Let's see what other encounter we get. Oh my god, Regirock. I already have a rock type with Pupitar. And I definitely don't want a Nincada. I'm assuming the Regirock will explode. Almost undoubtedly. Let's do a feint attack. Curse. Oh geez, I mean there is very low chance of catching it. Extremely low chance apparently. It's only like a 1% chance to catch it with a Great Ball. 2% with an Ultra Ball. Oh man. It's such a low % chance to catch it. Let's do Nightshade. Does that kill it? Does that have 40 HP left or less? It had less, okay. Oh man, I don't think I could have caught it anyway. Okay, Route 19 we get nothing. Unfortunately. Another Nincada and this time a Mew. Mew also is not that great. So let's skip these guys. Let's switch them out a little bit. Let's put these guys up front. Kabutops. That would have been more nice. But they are very low leveled, so we can just avoid them. And now we're on Route 20, so we can catch a Pokemon in Route 20. So route 20. Wait, wait. That's my route 20. That's my route 20 on that, and route 20 on... Am I on route 20? Where even am I? Wait, I need to check where I am. Route 19, route 20, okay. Let's see what we get on this route. And it's a star U. So I believe I don't think I have a star U on either game. So I don't think I have an Arcanine on either game either. So this is going to be my encounter for this route. Unfortunately, I cannot use the Arcanine. At level 14. I have a decent chance to catch it even with a Pokeball. So let me catch the Arcanine first. I will... Ember shouldn't kill, should it? Let me just switch the... Go to Mr. Goat. And I'll do a Thunder Punch. I mean a Thunder Wave. Of course it burns me straight away. But let me do a Thunder Wave. And I should be able to catch it. I will switch out though because the burn is gonna start to hurt. Speed this up. Let's use our Great Balls. Oh, Jesus. Bloody hell, okay. It roared us away. So we cannot, we can't do anything about that either. I kind of want to head back. Oh, god damn it. I want to head back and heal. But I got stuck in a battle. Yeah, we haven't had much luck with this so far. These two encounters have gone really badly for us. And water type once again, so that kind of annoying as well. That's kind of annoying. These two toddlers are trying to annoy me as well. Let me just do a Surf and a Dragon Breath or something. Yep, there we go. So I guess all these Pokemon are going to be, all these trainers are going to be very low leveled at this point. And by the way, I do need to update the level caps, if I remember correctly, for Nuzlocke. So the level caps for Fire Red and Leaf Green. The next level cap is 47. So that is a lot higher than our current levels. Level cap 47, so we have quite a long distance to go to 47. Let me head back up. Alright, let's heal up. Let's buy a couple of extra Pokeballs. I guess we don't need them. Maybe we can buy some Ultra Balls at this point. That would be useful if we can. Where is the shop exactly? I don't remember. There it is. We can buy Ultra Balls now, so let's get some of those. Let's get 20. Let's see what, how many can we buy on the other game? Let's also get 20. Maybe let's buy a couple of super potions. Let's buy 2 more. And let's buy a full heal. Let's buy 2 of them. Let's buy a max repel. Let's get 5. Let's do the same on the other game. Let's get a super potion. Let's get 2 of them. Let's get a full heal. Let's get 3. Let's get some max repels. 5. Alright, awesome. Let's get out of here. So we have used up our encounters on the 2 routes down there. We now have 1 encounter in the island, Seafoam Islands or something. So we can still hope for 1 more encounter. So we're gonna hope for some good luck. $19 and $20 didn't give us anything useful. Annoyingly, very, very annoyingly. Let's just speed through, and we have reached this island place. Alright, Seafoam Islands, we need to get through this island somehow. This cave, so there's a new cave. We can get 1 encounter in here. Let us see what we get. And a Leiron and a Slowking. So we have had these before. So these are 2 duplicates on both sides. We do have the Slowking already, and the Leiron that we had died. So these are duplicates, we cannot catch them. Let's see where else we can get. Seadra. Oh god, Seadra and a Zapdos. Do I have a Horsey already or something? I don't remember. I don't remember if I have a horsey already. I don't think I do. So I'm gonna catch them. If I do have a horsey already on the left side, on the Zapdos side, then I'll come back later and do the encounter again. I really wish I had fly at this point, because that would make this stuff a lot more easier. So let me see, Zapdos at level 22. The catch rate is going to be very, very, very low. Extremely low. Like unbelievably low. Even if it's paralyzed, even if it's like, even if I use Ultra Balls. So let me do the Zapdos first. Let's try a bite. That shouldn't kill it. Right, it did not, but it did do a lot of damage. Let's go to Mr. Goat. Peck should not do anything. Let's try a Thunder Wave. I mean, this is basically impossible to catch, I think, so I'm just gonna start chucking some balls. I do have 2 Master Balls, so I could just use one of them. Start with some Great Balls. It's gonna be impossible to catch, I know that. Let me just go with Ultra Ball straight away. Almost. And there we go, we got the Zapdos. Alright, that was easy enough. Alright, Zapdos would be an amazing addition if there wasn't a Kingdra on the other side. I will name him, I think this is 32 now. I'll name him what should I name him? Let's name him NL. Box 14 accidentally goes into the death box. So I don't think I have a horsey or something, if I'm not mistaken. Kingdra, but I will just catch it so that I don't need to I don't get problems with Kingdras later on. Okay, what can I do to this? Let's do a fake out. That should not kill as usual, so let me switch to Jinx and do a lovely kiss on it. Put it to sleep and then I'll just catch it. Smokescreen is not good. Okay, let me try some balls now. Wakes up very fast. using way too many smoke screens. I'll switch out and switch back in. There we go. Let's try now. And we got the Kingdra. Okay, perfect. I mean, not really perfect because I don't want the Kingdra. And I think it was 32, right? 32. Let's name it Umi. Let's name it Umida. It's also gone in box 14, unfortunately. I want to head back out and go back and see my Pokemon. What did I just do? Oh, actually, there's no point, is there? Yeah, there's no point. I'll do that. We can come back to Seafoam Islands later. If we already had a Horsey. So yeah, let's continue down this this place. Let me just use repels because I don't want to waste time on random Pokemon. Which way do I go on this though? Let me just have a look. It's probably a long ass route. I believe there's also an Articuno in here. I believe I can't really catch it because it's a static. Or can I catch it? Because it's already I've already done an encounter in here. I mean, I'm interested to see what it is though. How should I deal with statics actually? Because I do want to catch static Pokemon. Let's just see what it is to begin with. So initially we go to what do we do actually? Okay, so there are going to be items in here as well. Probably it's a good idea to get as many items as we can. Let's have a look. There is a ice. There's items. Just trying to see if there are any TMs. I don't think there are any TMs. Potentially there's not even any trainers in here. Can't really find any useful maps, honestly. Alright, so let's just continue and get an item up here first. X speed and green shard. Let's go back down. And let's move this boulder down. And let's move the other boulder down as well. God, I should not be wasting steps. Whoops. This is fire red and leaf green. So I'm playing fire red on the top and leaf green on the bottom. It is not the old first gen, it's not red or blue. Red or blue looks a lot older than this. Why did I end up in two different places as I fell through that? I don't know. So let's get this second boulder down once again. And let's go back up and fall down the other hole. Yeah, for alligator was there because I think this is all randomized, so I'm playing a randomized version of fire red and leaf green. That means that I can find basically any Pokemon at any point in the entire game. All the encounters are random, all the trainers have random Pokemon, all the gyms have random Pokemon, everything is randomized. That's why I get like a very strange team built up with Pokemon from all over the game. I'm not sure where I go from here. There is a Pokemon item this way, I believe. Okay, let me use another repel. Here's the item. Shadow Mail and Safari Ball. Safari Ball outside of Safari Zone is very strange to get. Which way do I go now? I guess I can just fall down the hole maybe. Well, let's go down this thing. Where the hell am I now? Maybe there's an item down there. bright powder and cleanse tag. I don't know what that does. I think bright powder helps with the accuracy or something. Where am I going? Okay, I still need to bring down more boulders, I think. Yeah, this boulder needs to come down. And I need to get that boulder down as well, but I don't know how to get there. How do I even get there? Okay, I'm going this way and that way. I can go get that Pokeball over there. Let's see if there's a route. There is. Smokeball and Raspberry. So I believe there's an Articuno up here somewhere. But I need to get the boulder first. There's the Articuno. It's gonna be a randomized Pokemon though, so it could be anything really. Where am I now? So I believe I can go this way and then this way, and then there's some boulders down there. Okay, how do I do this one now? I'm assuming I need to drop down these boulders. So I think if I move this one first. So it's Pubi Pile. You're saying currently you're trying to finish Soul Silver. You're trying to level up your team to fight Red. Are you streaming or something, or how are you playing it? Are you just playing by yourself? Is it just a normal game, or like a randomized game, or Nuzlocke, or what is it? This one goes. This one goes this way. Then one more. Go upwards. Go like this. Okay, just playing it by yourself. Okay, it's normal. I just caught Mewtwo also. Nice. Soul Silver. I didn't play Soul Silver. I had a Heart Gold on the original 3DS, I think. I still have it, but I haven't played that game in a long time. I might play it someday on stream if I get to that. I think my next plan will probably be to play Ruby Sapphire in the same way I'm playing Leaf Green and Fire Red. But yeah, Soul Silver is a really good one. I really liked Heart Gold, which I guess is the same thing. So yeah, hope you're enjoying it. I guess you're quite close to the end now if you're just fighting red. Okay, from here I believe I dropped down this one. I think I go up. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see what this Articuno is. It's probably going to be something random because it is randomized. Let's see. What is it? What is it called? Grumpig and a Typhlosion. Typhlosion, I already had a Typhlosion. Actually, I already have a Typhlosion. I already had it, it died, I think. So it is a duplicate of a Pokemon I already had. And the rules are that I cannot catch a duplicate. Well, I can re-roll for a duplicate, but either way, I'm not going to catch these because I've already done an encounter on this route, on this cave. So there is no point catching them, especially because Typhlosion is also a duplicate. The rules say that I can catch only one Pokemon per location. Your team already has 3 legendaries because they already high level. I mean, yeah, legendaries are nice. I have one in my team, Suicune, which is my legendary. And I have a couple in the box as well, which I cannot use because the typing doesn't work out properly for me, unfortunately. But yeah, legendaries are really nice. They're super powerful and they're super strong and very defensively strong, attackingly strong. I wish I could use more legendaries, but I'm not able to because of the rules that I'm using. So I can only use one type. Like I can only have one water type. I can only have one electric type, one ghost type, one dragon type across both games. So I can't have 2 dragon types anywhere in my teams. So that means that I have to be very, very careful with how I build my team. So unfortunately that means that a lot of times I can't use legendaries that I catch. And I don't know where I'm going now. Bright powder. A bag is full. How do I get out of here? Poison barb. Okay, my bag, why is it full? Let me get rid of some rubbish. Choice band, lava cookie, guard spec. I'm not gonna use guard spec. Just get rid of it. Cleanse tag I'll probably never use. Let's get this now. Poison barb. Poison barb could be used. You never played the Gen 1 games. I would recommend Gen 1 games. I wouldn't recommend the original Red and Blue because they're very old and they're probably not very fun to play anymore. But I would recommend Fire Red and Leaf Green because they came out much later, much later, and they're a little bit more refined compared to the original Red and Blue. They basically Fire Red and Leaf Green are like remakes of Red and Blue. So they gave it updated graphics and updated design, is more colorful and all that kind of stuff. And there's Pokemon from other locations as well available in Fire Red and Leaf Green. So I would recommend Leaf Green and Fire Red. They came out during Generation 3, so they kind of count as Gen 3 games, even though they're remakes of Gen 1. So yeah, it's quite fun. It's not too different from Soul Silver. I think in Soul Silver you can go back to the region that appears in Fire Red. It is, if you know played it, you can play it. But there's so many good Pokemon games already as well. Especially the early games, really good. And how do I get out of here? I still have no idea. I think I need to drop down from... Where do I drop down? I think I need to go to... Wait, hang on, I need to find a map or something because I'm lost. So, from there I go to... for Articuno I go into that set of stairs. I think I missed it already. Then go back down. Still have Diamond to finish. Diamond is also really good. But yeah, I would recommend Diamond is a good game, and Soul Silver is also a good game, but what was it called? Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can play them on like a PC as well. You can get them easily nowadays, and it also came out on Switch recently. You can play it for free on like a mobile or something, but although I wouldn't recommend that, of course. It is possible, but it also came out on just a couple of weeks ago. Actually came out on the Switch, so there is now a new way to play it if you want to play it. But I'm assuming you're still going through all the old Pokemon games for the first time, so just enjoy whatever you can. Just enjoy the games, I guess. It's all good. I go this way, I think. Then I go... where am I going? I feel like I'm back to the start now. I go from there to there. And I've ended up in different locations. How did that happen? You're confused on Diamond because you don't know how to turn on the power to get to Sunny Shore. I'm gonna be honest, it's been such a long time since I played Diamond that even I don't know how to get to Sunny Shore. I don't even remember Sunny Shore, to be honest. Probably look up some tutorials online. I think that's probably your best bet. Diamond, I think last time I played Diamond must have been when it came out, like, I don't know, like 10, 15 years ago, maybe more. probably more than 15 years ago. I don't know when it came out, but whenever it came out, that's when I played Diamond the last time. So it has been an extremely long time since I've played it. I will probably play at some point in whilst I'm doing these streams, whilst I'm going through all the games. My plan is to go through all the games at some point, because I haven't played Pokemon like in general for a very long time. Even Fire Red and Leaf Green, I haven't played since I was young, like a little kid. So I'm relying a lot of maps and a lot of old memories to get through this game. I feel like I'm all the way back to the start again. Where do I even go? Soul Silver is your first Pokemon game. Nice, nice. That's good, man. Soul Silver is a good start. Good place to start, definitely. Because you can play through Johto, and then at the end of the game you go back to Kanto, and you can experience both of the games, basically both of the regions in one game. So it is a fun game to play as the first one. Definitely would recommend it to any person starting off with Pokemon. Oh, and that was not good. Oh god, what the hell do I do here? I need a map, honestly. Alright, let me have a look. Once I get to the Articuno, where do I go? I think I've done all the borders. All there is left for me to do is just get out of here. How do I get out of here? So catching Articuno. Now that I've caught Articuno, it's time to leave Seafoam Islands. Go back down in the water, surf back to the stairs, up to the platform. Where even am I right now? There's the Articuno there. Why is it still there? Why did it come back? Let's go and have a look at it again, because that's kind of funny. Ghastly Persian, I cannot catch these. I already have caught one. Already done my encounter in here. Oh, I can't even escape it. Why can't I escape? Okay, I can escape. is just the same thing again, Typhlosion. Okay, let's get out of here. God, I'm getting messed up by a random weeping bell. Alright, let's ignore that. Okay, now I use surf, and let me use the repel again because I don't want to waste time on that. That's my last repel. Okay, that was random. Okay, anyway, so now I go back down into water, surf back to the stairs, go to the ladder just below the wooden sign. Walk right up and then right. I believe I go this way. Right up and then right. And I go into this set of stairs. Head up the ladder there, then head up this ladder. Okay, push down that boulder, push it left. I've already pushed it. I've already pushed that down. So backtrack down 2 floors down the 2 ladders. Okay. Down the 2 ladders. Then walk left, down, left. Left, down, left. I think it says take the ladder up. Okay. Go up the stairs and wrap around to the left and down. Left and down, walk right. Then up. Then stairs to the water. Because you just push the water down, you can block the flow and I can surf. What? I can't surf though. Did I not push down the last boulder or something? Let's fall down this place. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I must have missed a boulder somewhere. But I don't know where I missed the boulder. Because I'm pretty sure there are no more boulders left. Where is that last boulder then? Oh, there it is. Okay, how do I even get there then? How do I get there? Fall down this one. Blaziken would have been amazing. I still have space for a fire type in the team. Belly drum, why did I use belly drum? Let me switch these guys out. So Viper and Mischievous. Alright. I believe I can exit from here now. And we are out. What is this lady doing just standing there? Oh man. Okay, I wanted to skip that lady, but for some reason I just hit her whilst I wasn't paying attention to that one. Sneasel and a Whale Lord. Let's do Razor Leaf. They're very low level though, so it's not too much of a big deal. Espeon. What's good for Espeon? Espeon and Scyther. Let's switch out on both sides. Espeon, let's go to this one. Scyther, I wanted to switch out, but I didn't. Let's do Aurora Beam. And a Porygon 2. So Porygon 2, let me go to the goat. I believe it is a normal type, or it might be psychic type at this point. Shroomish. Shroomish can be dealt with by Sally. And let us do a Ice Punch. And Brick Break is gonna be annoying because it's gonna improve its defenses. Alright, we are almost at Cinnabar Island. Very close now, not too far to go. And once we get to Cinnabar, we can do one more encounter in the city, and then we also have one encounter in that mansion thing, I believe. I think it's still there, if it's still there. Unless it's like burned down or something, but I believe there's a mansion we can go into. Let's just go directly to Cinnabar now. Quickly as possible. Muck and Arcanine. I do need to check if I already have a Seadra or Horsey or something like that. Just avoid as many trainers as possible. Nothing in here. So let's continue to the left. It's a lot longer than I remember. This route is a lot longer than I remember being. And there is the island. The final island, I believe. And we have made it. Cinnabar Island. I could just fish out here and get another encounter. Do a little bit of fishing and yeah, that would count as another encounter. First of all, let's heal up. Because this has been a long journey. And also let me check my Pokemon in the box. I believe the last Pokemon we caught ended up in the death box accidentally. So I'll just move them out and back into the normal location. Bill's PC, storage system open, move them out. So yeah, let's move these guys back. Oops. So this is our Pokemon that we have. And we cannot use these two because Surskit is water, Lombre is water, water is coincides with the Suicune, which is water. This one is poison, which is, we already have a poison type with Nidoqueen. This one, the Mankey, is fighting type, and we already have Hariyama as the fighting type. Here's another water type. Here's another water type. Another water type, another water type, another water type. Raikou and Magma, we could use these if we replace Ampharos and Victory Bell. We could use these two. Ampharos, Raikou would be an upgrade. Victory Bell, Magma, it's not too different. Magma might be a little bit of an upgrade, but I don't want to risk it. Here Rayquaza is the same as the Salamence, and I don't think Togetic is as strong as a Hariyama. Here Magnetone, we have already an electric type with Ampharos, another water type, another water, and another water type. These two electric type, we had it before. And these are the equivalents for our HM slaves. So we could, I think we could move a couple of them around. We could bring in Rayquaza and Togetic, which would mean that we can then bring in, I believe we can then bring in Rhydon and Mankey. If we take our Salamence, then we can bring in an extra Pokemon. So that might be something I do near the end of the game. To have 6 Pokemon in the team. When we take on the Elite Four. But for now, I will leave it as it is. Right, so I guess I first of all need to go and get the key to the gym. That's the first point of order. I believe I can get my fossil done here as well. So I can use my fossil as the encounter for this town. So let's do that. Let's do the fossil for the encounter of Cinnabar Island. Oh. Rayquaza for a Wigglytuff. Of course I don't want to do these trades. I think it's a rare prehistoric. Okay, who does the Chinchou? No. Don't do this. Where do I get the fossil done? Teach it to Pokemon. Metronome. Nope, I don't want metronome. Eevee can evolve into different things. Yes. Okay, let's get out of here as well. Maybe this final room. Parasite Ninjask, no. Hi, important doctor. Study all the time, yes. Let's give this guy the fossil. Rapidash and Slugma. So that sucks because we already have a Rapidash. And we already have a... I think we don't have a Slugma. So I'm going to skip this. We don't need, and they're both the same type as well. So actually, you know what I could do is I could re-roll. I can re-roll one of them. Slugma, I can be the encounter for this, and then I can re-roll by doing the fishing. That feels kind of like cheating. Let me just ignore those fossils. And I will do the encounter on the fishing rods. Let's do the encounter here. Let's see what we can get. Nope. Let's try again. Okay, we've done it on one side. And it's a Hoppip or Skiploom, which is a grass type, which means we cannot use it because we already have Victory Bell. So let me just get the Super Rod out again and see what I can find anyway. If it's a grass type I can reroll, but it is a Metagross I mean, which would have been incredible. Even though we already have a steel type, so we wouldn't be able to use it anyway. So let's just catch these guys as well. The chances are very low to catch it. Level 24. Only 2% chance even with a Ultra Ball. And even Paralyze is only 2% chance. So I feel like this is going to be difficult to catch. If not impossible. Okay, let's do another gust. course I get confused straight away. Okay, let me switch to... Although, actually, because it's a steel type, it probably won't get paralyzed. Okay, it did get static, but that move is gonna kill itself. So let's start going for Ultra Balls. And let me speed it up. In case it decides to use takedown and kill itself. I do have two Master Balls, but there's no point wasting it because we can't use it anyway. Do I want to catch it anyway? What if I get a Metagross later on in another encounter and it's linked to something better? I should try to catch it anyway. Alright, I'm gonna use a Master Ball because I don't want to waste all these balls. Actually, I shouldn't use a Master Ball unless it's a legendary. I don't think I'll be able to catch this. Oh my god. Safari Ball? Oh my god, this thing too much damage. Netball, dive ball. Alright, I'm gonna use a Master Ball. I still have two on this side. Oh dear, oh dear. I believe this is 33. Let's call him Spider. Alright, and the Skip Loom is basically useless to me. Let's do a Razor Leaf. Although do I already have a jump bluff? I feel okay, that was pointless then. God damn it. Okay, I need to release the Metagross then, because that was a waste of an encounter. No, I don't have any jump bluffs or anything like that. So let me get rid of this Metagross. That was a waste, complete and utter waste of a Master Ball. I'm very annoyed with that. Luckily I still have one more Master Ball, which I can still use for one more encounter. I wasted so many Ultra Balls and all that as well. God damn it. Let me buy some more balls. Probably don't even have enough money at this point. What can I buy? I don't have enough money. I can sell some things though. I do have some random items I can sell. Let me do it one at a time just in case I get rid of something useful. Light ball. Held by a Pikachu. 50 quid. Okay, forget that. Everstone. I don't really need Everstones. White herb. I can't use items in battle anyway. Let's get rid of that. Mech mail. I don't need mech mails. Get rid of both of them. Just make some space as well in the team. In this thing. It's pretty shell. Struct. What is this? 10 bucks for this. What even is that? Mental herb. Freshwater pink scarf. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need the scarves. Shard I don't need. Wax incense. Big pearl, this is the one I can sell. Shadow mail, I can get rid of this. Okay, let me sell also some other things that I have. Let's get rid of 2 of these. Let's get rid of 1 of these. That was strange. Now let me buy a couple Ultra Balls. Get 11 of them. And let's do this similar thing on this side. Smoke Ball, might need it someday. Probably won't need it. Cleanse Tag. What can I get rid of? Energy Powder Potion. Green Scarf I don't need. Red Scarf I don't need. Mech mails I don't need. Nugget I can sell. Got a bunch of rare candies, let me get rid of some of them. red shard I don't need. Blue scarf I don't need. Star piece. Let me get rid of one more rare candy. Alright, let me buy some Pokeballs now. Let's get 10 of them or whatever, 11. Let's get some hyper potions. 2. Okay, let me get a hyper potion. In the other game I can't. Okay, let's go to the mansion. We can do one more encounter in the mansion. Let's put our status move guys up front. We can get Sally and the goat to do some status moves and get a chance to catch these guys. 21, there is another route here, 21. So we still have 2 more encounters, I guess. Let's see in here, Pokemon Mansion, what do we see? Do we get an encounter here? We do. Absol, okay, and the Larvitar. So Absol we can add. Larvitar is a duplicate, so I can re-roll the duplicate. Let me re-roll the Larvitar. I believe I don't have an Absol already. Elekid. Oh man, I already have electric type. God damn it. Well, that's another one we cannot use. God. Okay, let me just catch the Elekid. I definitely don't have Elekid or Electabuzz in the other game either. Let's try to tackle it a couple of times. Probably don't need to bother too much. Let's just send Great Balls. So level 32. 60-ish health. With a Great Ball, I should be able to catch it. Oh my god, okay, let me do one more tackle then. Alright, it's been caught. This one can be now 33. And let's name him Kiddo. Box 1, and let me catch the Absol now. Just at level 32. If I put it to sleep, I can catch it more easily. Or I can paralyze it. it does nothing. Double team is gonna be annoying as hell. Let's do powder snow. What is that? What do you mean you whipped up a whirlwind? What does that do? Razor wind. Swords dance. Good lord. Another swords dance. Okay, this is gonna get very scary. Switching out to the beast, Mr. Pluton. I should probably start catching it ASAP. Another swords dance. Holy crap. It's a maximum attack at this point. Let's do Ultra Ball. I'm lagging a little bit. Oh my god. Double team. I am lagging a little bit, so apologies for that, but I will pause the game a little bit for just a second whilst I wait for my computer to stop lagging. But yeah, this app store has like 6 stages. It's basically maximum buffed up the attack stat. I am kind of scared if it attacks my Pluton it's gonna die, which would be an extremely bad thing to happen. I'm hoping it can tank and attack whatever comes its way. But I'm not able to get it. Not able to do anything to it, even though Ultra Ball should be like a 25% chance technically, but it's not even budging. Okay, it's whipped up a whirlwind again. Okay, let me just see what kind of move is this. Razor Wind. Pokemon. Deals damage as an increased critical hit ratio. That sounds scary as hell. It isn't just a normal type attack though. So because it's normal, I will switch to my ghost type, so it shouldn't be able to hit me. It doesn't affect me, thankfully. Now let's do Ultra Balls. It is not even budging. Let's fast forward this. And that worked. And let's give it a nickname, number 33. I'm gonna call him Sasuke. let's get back out. And let's heal up. First of all. And also have a look at our newly added Pokemon. Just for fun. Even though we cannot use them. There are still a bunch of types I could use. There's still fire type, psychic type, dark type, flying type, which are missing from my team. But in order to add them, I need some luck, which I am not getting at the moment. So Allocate and Absol, I don't have those. I have Zapdos and a Kingdra, a Rayquaza, Togetic. I have a Magmar Raikou. But I can't use these guys. It's a dark type electric. I already have an electric type. I don't have a dark type. Potentially I could have used it. But there's no point. We just catch them in case that in the future we can do a reroll if we want. And let's also get the encounter up here. Let's just get it all over with. Let's just see what we can get in Route 21. Omastar and a Quilava. Quilava is a duplicate. Omastar, I don't remember. Do I already have Omastar? Wait, let me see if I already have an Omastar. I do not have an Omastar yet. But I do have a Quilava already, which is the Typhlosion that I had before. So I can reroll the Quilava, but I cannot reroll the Omastar, which is the main annoying thing. Another Quilava. Cannot use them. Any Quilavas in here or what? Oh my god. I mean, I'll catch the Omastar just so that I can re-roll in the future if I come across another Omastar again. Is there no other Pokemon in this route or what? Another Quilava. I'm guessing there's only one Pokemon to catch in this route. And they're not even that common. Oh my god. I can't even re-roll. If this doesn't work, I'll stand here and fish. Okay, let me stand in that little island and do a fishing thing. Maybe that can show me something else. Doesn't look like there's much in here. Wow, there's literally nothing. What is going on? Are you serious, man? Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Clever. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I'll catch the cleffer then. Cleffer is not anything that I have already. Now let's just throw some balls at it. Great balls should do it. Okay, fine. At least that blocks the Oma star from appearing again for us. It's not 34, is it? Maybe 35 this time because I'm losing count. I am losing count of what we have. Let's call him Cookie, because it looks like a little cookie. Alright, Cookie has been added to the collection of useless Pokemon, and now let's just catch the Oma star as well. Let's do a lovely kiss on it. Put it to sleep. And an Oma star should not be too difficult at level 5. I believe. Yeah, should be fine. Although, yeah, should be fine. Let's try Great Balls. Speed this up. Let's put it to sleep again. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Let's do it slowly because otherwise I'm not doing this properly. Let's name him Water. Waters. Oh my god. It's so frustrating having all these water types, because we have far too many water types. And we're just like stuck. We're just stuck with so many water types that I don't even know what to do with all of them. And my game is lagging a little bit. Let me just save up, because we've made a lot of progress today. Let's go into the Pokemon Center and heal up. And let's have a look at our team. Okay, so we definitely don't have any duplications going on at the moment. Omastar is not a duplicate of anything, and the Cleffa is also not a duplicate, I believe. Let me just check my other box. Yeah. Cleffa and Omastar. Blissey is not a... Blissey is a Chansey evolution, so it's not a duplicate. Yeah, we definitely don't have any duplicates overall. Actually we do have one duplicate now that I'm noticing this. We have a Gloom here, and it's linked to this Vileplume, which that is a duplicate, which I didn't realize until just now, but it is linked to Azurill anyway, so it is useless anyway. Yeah, I wish I could use some of these Pokemon, but I cannot. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream there. Next stream, wait, let me have a look at my map now. So we have done Route 21 encounter as well, so we have no more encounters available anymore. The only encounters we have left is Power Plant, Victory Road, and Route 23. So we have 3 more encounters available. And potentially we can go into we can go and have a look at the cities and see if there's any like fishing spots in the cities, because if there are, then we can do a little bit of fishing and get a couple more encounters done. But I believe maybe Pallet Town might have a fishing spot. So we might be able to fish from Pallet Town, but although we already have an encounter in Pallet Town, which is the starter, so we can't do it there. Viridian City, we might be able to do a fishing spot. Pewter City, I don't remember it having any fishing spots. Cerulean, oh, Cerulean has an extra cave, doesn't it? Although you can't go into the cave, I believe, until the end of the game. Until you beat the game. So yeah, so we have one power plant. We basically have 3 encounters remaining in the entire game now. And potentially one or two more in the cities. What is this thing? Okay, that's nothing. Yeah, so that is that. I will end the stream here. And next time we will continue with the Pokemon Mansion and finish that off, and then challenge the gym. And after that we will be going to back to Viridian for the final gym. So we have made excellent progress in this run. I believe it should go all the way to Elite 4. Hopefully I can beat Elite 4. And yeah, that's that. I will end the stream now, and I will see you guys in the next stream. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. So bye. Bye.